You know, when you walk into a sprawling sports pub, the kind with like 80 perfectly synced screens wrapping the walls, or maybe a highly secure government data center, you expect a flawless visual experience.
Right, yeah. There's a strict expectation there. You want to see the game-winning catch the exact millisecond it happens. I mean, without a hint of lag.
Exactly. So how does that video distribution actually happen behind the scenes without turning into, a tangled mess?
It's a great question.
Welcome to today's deep dive. Our mission today is exploring the invisible physical infrastructure that powers our modern visual displays. We are pulling from a product spec sheet and a recent customer review from HDTV Supply to figure out how this works for you. So, okay, let's unpack this.
Well, the secret really lies in the hardware, or more accurately, in light.
Light.
Yeah, today we are looking at a pretty serious piece of equipment. It's the DVIGear DVI-2367-FOD. That is a 67-meter multimode fiber optical cable.
Wow, okay, 67 meters of transmitting light. The spec sheet throws around some heavy numbers, though.
Well, for sure.
Like, it uses a 501/25 micrometer multimode fiber and has 8 LC fiber connectors. But for those of us who, don't install these on the weekends, what does that actually mean?
Right, so 50 micrometers is thinner than a human hair.
Wow.
Yeah, it's tiny. And multimode just means the light pulses are, bouncing along multiple paths inside that microscopic core.
Okay, so that allows for heavy data loads over medium distances, right?
Exactly. And those 8 LC connectors mean you can basically plug in multiple channels of high-def video at once.
Makes sense. The sheet also brags that these connectors are factory terminated. I mean, I guess trying to manually splice microscopic glass fibers on a ladder is like trying to perfectly align 2 laser pointers from across a room while balancing on 1 foot.
That is a great way to picture it, actually.
Right.
Yeah. Doing it at the factory ensures the light just doesn't leak at the connection points. You get a zero-loss signal right out of the box.
Okay, but I do have to push back on one mundane detail here.
Sure, what's that?
The specs specifically call out a Plenum-rated black jacket. Like, why does the coating matter? It is just a wire wrapped in plastic, right?
Well, what is fascinating here is that the jacket is actually a critical safety feature.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Plenum-rated means the cable is specifically coated with fire-retardant materials.
Okay.
See, in commercial buildings, these cables run through drop ceilings and raised floors. Those are the exact same spaces used for air circulation.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Right? If a standard cable catches fire, it burns quickly and spreads toxic smoke straight through the building's ventilation system.
Oh, wow. So if that toxic smoke hits the HVAC, you are endangering the entire building.
Exactly.
That is definitely not just a nice-to-have feature then.
Not at all.
Okay.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, low-loss optical performance and durable construction are strictly non-negotiable.
Right, especially for enterprise setups.
Right, like HDTV Supply offers these massive 160 by 160 AV matrix switchers for enterprise clients. A switcher like that acts as a giant digital traffic cop, routing hundreds of ultra-high-definition signals simultaneously.
Okay, so the glass infrastructure carrying that traffic has to be totally flawless.
It has to be, yeah.
So we have this hyper-fragile glass that prevents toxic smoke fires and acts as a digital superhighway.
Essentially, yes.
That sounds great once it is safely tucked into the ceiling, but how on earth do you get a 67-meter spool of microscopic glass safely through the mail?
The logistical side of things, that's always tricky.
It is, which brings me to a very recent customer review from July 20, 2026.
Okay.
A buyer named J.S. out in Illinois left a review on HDTV Supply.
What did Jay have to say?
Well, Jay praised the company for a smooth sale and great customer support, but they complained that the shipping and handling charges made up a shockingly high percentage of the final price.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
So what does this all mean for you as a buyer? Is HDTV Supply just price gouging on shipping here?
Well, it is easy to see why a buyer might feel that way, but you have to remember you aren't shipping a standard pair of headphones.
Right. It's a bit more delicate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You are shipping fragile, factory-calibrated glass optics.
Ah, so it needs special packaging.
Yeah, the logistics require specialized handling, vibration-resistant packaging, and expedited transit times. That ensures that when it arrives, it can actually deliver that flawless signal without, a microscopic fracture ruining the whole school.
That real-world reality really grounds it. You basically have to pay to protect the glass.
You do. It is a vital part of the investment.
But it also makes me wonder about where this is heading. I mean, HDTV Supply is already outfitting systems for 8K video.
Oh, absolutely. We are stuffing more and more information into the exact same microscopic tubes every year.
It is wild to think about, and that is something for you to mull over next time you are sitting in a stadium control room watching dozens of screens perfectly synced.
Right, behind those pixels is an actual physical pipeline of light racing through the ceiling.
Exactly. As our thirst for data absolutely explodes with 8K and beyond, how long will it be before even these 8-channel optical fiber pipelines hit the absolute limits of physics? Will that eventually force humanity to discover an entirely new method of transmitting light? We will leave you with that to think about.